It has been a staggering 20 months since the launch of Dead Island 2, a title that emerged from an arduous development journey lasting nearly a decade. This long-awaited sequel faced numerous challenges and setbacks, but it finally broke free from the shackles of its tumultuous production history, delivering a fresh experience to fans of the franchise. The release of Dead Island 2 marks a significant milestone as it has been a full 20 months since the gamers were able to dive into its world after enduring a grueling 9 years of development struggles. The anticipation surrounding its arrival was palpable, and despite the rocky road it traveled, the game has managed to carve out its own identity, captivating players with its unique blend of action and humor. This long-awaited release was the result of extensive development struggles, but the game has proven to be worth the wait. Last month, the publisher proudly revealed that the title has achieved a remarkable milestone, surpassing 10 million players across platforms. It's perplexing that my mood isn't exactly celebratory, even with Dead Island 2 achieving this impressive milestone. This success should be a cause for excitement, yet it will overshadowed by the reality that we've also surpassed the end of ongoing support for the game. It typically indicates that the developers are shifting their focus elsewhere, leaving fans to wonder about the future of the franchise. The question that lingers in my mind is whether the team has already begun work on Dead Island 3. If that's the case, it could explain the lack of continued support for Dead Island 2. As we look ahead, the hope is that the developers are not just moving on, but are instead laying the groundwork for an even more thrilling chapter in the Dead Island saga. This channel has been absolutely crushing it, and the driving force behind its success has been none other than the captivating content surrounding Dead Island. However, if we find ourselves in a situation where we have to pause or wait for a couple of years for new updates, it raises a crucial question. What's next? Should we dive deeper into the lore and create more videos? We've already produced 11 episodes exploring the intricate backstory, so it's time to think outside the box. As we ponder our next steps, it's essential to consider the vast universe of Dead Island and its potential for exploration. There are countless angles we could take. Perhaps we could analyze character development, dissect gameplay mechanics, or even create fan theories that delve into the mysteries of the game. Engaging with the community through polls or discussion could also spark fresh ideas and keep the momentum going while we await new content. I am considering the possibility of reworking the localization of the Dead Island lore content into Indonesian. However, I still have some reservations about this idea. I hope that if I proceed, the outcome will be positive and well received. Ultimately, the goal is to keep the channel vibrant and engaging, even in the absence of new Dead Island material. Additionally, make sure to adjust your notification settings to all. If you don't do this, you will only receive notifications related to the specific topics you have previously viewed, which may limit your awareness of new content. For those of you who have set your notifications to all, I appreciate your support. You may have noticed that I've begun discussing topics related to woke conspiracies. However, I want to assure you that I won't be delving too deeply into that subject. The reason for bringing it up is straightforward. If you've had your notification on for a while, you might have seen that I have a penchant for drawing breast. Often envisioning every character I create with at least a G-cup size, regardless of whether they are fictional or based on real people. My passion for drawing breast is a significant part of my artistic expression. However, One of the trends associated with certain woke movements is the tendency to downplay or alter the representation of breast size in video game characters. This shift is something I find difficult to accept, as it feels like a dismissal of a form of beauty that I genuinely appreciate. I believe that art should celebrate all aspects of the human form, and that includes the diversity of body types and features. In discussing these woke movements, my intention is not to offend, but to highlight a perspective that values the beauty of breast and the artistic freedom to portray them as one sees fit. I feel that there is a growing trend that fails to recognize this beauty, and I want to voice my thoughts on it. Ultimately, my art is a reflection of my personal tastes and beliefs, and I hope to continue sharing that with all of you who appreciate it. What's on your thought about this? I am very Rust. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you down the line.